Hi, my name's Scott Dunn. I'm an Agile coach and trainer with Rocket 9 Solutions, delivering agility here in the Southern California area. Today I want to talk to you about why take the 2-day SAFe Agilist class. Now, in the ScrumMaster classes and product owner classes that we're doing around Scrum, I commonly get asked about SAFe and the Scaled Agile Framework. Is it Agile? Should I take the class? What does that look like? Well, I wanted to at least share a few thoughts with you so that you can decide, based on your judgment, what you think you should do for your next steps. Commonly when people ask me about the Scaled Agile Framework or SAFe, I respond with, well, how big is your organization? What problems are you trying to solve, etc. Now, if there's large organizations or they've got very strong roles around UX, architecture, managers, then that might be something that the Scaled Agile Framework does detail out in a helpful format for ideas that you could take away and see what you can apply for that. It's still a framework, so you can decide what to keep or what to change. But Scrum doesn't identify those roles, and for a good reason. But we don't live in these simple teams of which one co-located team that might be more complicated than that. In addition to just learning about what these roles might do, this idea of a value stream and putting the work together across multiple teams, I think is a very effective means of delivering value. And it causes those sync points that let us get on the same page while getting the input that we need from those additional roles who perhaps have responsibility and governance over UX or over architecture. Well, now they have a seat at the table in a structure that says, here's what we need from you, what we expect of you, kind of defining the roles. I think that's very helpful as well. On top of that, what Scaled Agile Framework gives us is a sense of portfolio view, feeding the work down to the teams and trying to limit that through a Kanban of the portfolio work that we're doing across what they call epics, which then break down the features that the teams can actually work on across those teams. The great thing about looking at portfolio down the program level is that now we have flexibility in simply saying, this is how much money we want to say spend in this given area, and can flex on that for what we would do for these teams rather than stop and starting with projects. And that can lend to matrixing and other problems in our organization. So this gives a structure that the PMO can now map to and track to, proven out in the field and with success in the business and the marketplace, that I think is worth a look at least. So in addition to that, of course, it's worth an additional 16 Scrum education units if you're on your way to becoming a CSP, which I hope all of the Scrum Masters out there are doing as well. So it's definitely worth a look, another tool in your toolbox, and lots of good ideas and lots of good conversations that we have in the class. So if that might be of interest to you, please do take a look at the classes that we run here in Orange County, Los Angeles, and San Diego, and see if there's a time and place that fits for you. And I wish you luck on your journey. Thank you.